Hello again, I'm Jim here in the United States of America. Today I'm going to show you some tips on changing your handlebar grips and how to use safety wire to attach the grips to make them really secure. On the throttle side you have a slightly larger interior diameter of your grip, and sometimes they're labeled with R and L, so you have to be sure you get your larger one on the throttle side. Typically the larger one on trials grips also is softer feeling because it has less material between the ID and the OD. That way the outside diameter matches on both grips. And some people use carburetor cleaner to clean the handlebar and the throttle tube. It's really kind of volatile solvent. You get it real nice there. Some of the old school people spray a little bit in here, or kind of wet that a little bit and then give the grip a little shot. Before it dries you can get it on, and then when that carb cleaner evaporates it's kind of fused. There's two schools of thought about grip adhesive and not. I use the safety wire also in addition to putting my grips on with a little bit of a grip adhesive. Any kind of rubber cement actually works really well. You don't have to use a name brand grip adhesive, although you can if you want. Even after fusing this, I can get it back off with the air. Now, so you're using bar end plugs and you want to carve the corner of the end of the grip off. Well, the way I do it is I do it after the grip is on the bike. So, you know, I install it. And make sure it's all centered and everything. And I take my new, I call them an X-Acto knife. That's a brand. I think hobby knife is also something people use. Nice, sharp, new blade. And just trim, just begin the cut. And most of these trials grips have different areas out on the end where you can, they kind of guide you. On this one, the GasGas grip, at the edge of the neuralized part is where the grip end actually is. And so you can just go right around it very nicely. It's not difficult to stay on track. That's nice. Turned out good. And then we'll put the bar end plug back on there. This is an old bike. These are vintage bar end plugs. 20-some-year-old ones. And there we have it. And here we have aircraft wire twisting pliers. You can actually buy these from online too, places like Harbor Freight. And aircraft safety wire. This happens to be 0.032 diameter. And you cut off a little bit of it. And I go around 2 times. Most of the grips nowadays also have a place for safety wires, so I'm going around 2 times. I'm going to try to do this so that you can see exactly what's going on. Being real careful to keep it. You know, I work more efficiently than this usually, but when I'm trying to do it where it's visible to the camera, it's not my usual way where I'm just right on top of it. I've done this many times for many years. So you put a little overlap up there, and it needs to be up a little bit, and then you pinch the wire with these pliers, and then there's a lock here on the plier handle. So then making sure you're still in your wire groove, you, oops, didn't get it that time. Try again. There we go. Alright. Then you just pull on this knob up here and the plier spins. It's really quite cool. And you don't want to over tighten. You auger down into your grip. Then the plier has a cutter. You cut off and you leave just a little tail like that. Get up here where I can get on top of it a little better. Okay, so then what I do is I pick up under this wire a little bit. This is where if you over tighten the wire you have a problem. Get up underneath it with a little screwdriver and make a little bump like that. Then you pull around your point and you kind of twist it and point it down, and then you get it around under there. You get your needle nose under it and then pull it around underneath that little place you pulled up. There, now you have that twist tucked under and pointing down into the grip surface. Then a little bit there just to kind of flatten it. There you go. Spiffy. And then you do it here, and there it is. You've safety wired your grips, and then they're not going anywhere. Well, I hope this video helps you out and makes your grips work a little easier. The compressed air is really a nice trick. It takes a lot of that hard work out of it. Thank you for watching my video.